Oh
So
wait, there's
I,
more.
Wait,
wait, there's more. So we have.
oh,
Nice.
Can you read that?
brave, resilient,
Courageous.
courageous. Their fight is our fight. The
Correct.
Cardiartist. I love
So
that.
so this is my dream come true. 1000%. Everything else is my dream come true. I love it, but it's things that I have thought of throughout the process of creating the brand. But this was something that I thought of as I was in the hospital. Even my mother remembers. She has a picture of me waiting in the lobby as I'm leaving after spending some time in the hospital recovering after
Hmm.
a surgery. And in that picture, I said I was at Columbus Presbyterian, and she reminded me, "You said in this picture that you're gonna have your art in the hospital one day." And I am. So this here is for the entire cardiac unit of Columbia Presbyterian. Yeah.
What?
Nice.
So they
Yeah.
started wearing it today.
Hey guys, this is Stephanie.
There's Andre.
And this is Table for Four, a family conversation podcast. What's going on? Welcome back to another episode on the podcast. So exciting. I know we are very excited today because we are welcoming back an old guest who was on the podcast a year ago to date. We are talking with the Cardiartist, and today he's going to be giving us an update on his life, his health, his work, his new ventures, his artwork, and everything in between. So we want to welcome back the Cardiartist. Welcome to the podcast.
There he is. Oh,
Hey!
I love it. I love
What's up?
it.
What's up? What's going on?
Yo, he came in ready. He was like, "Yup, right
he
here."
put the hat right
He
in.
put the hat
Let's
in.
go. Let's go.
Talk
Let's
about
go. Let's go.
merchandising.
What's
How
up,
are
guys?
things? How's everything?
Oh, busy, very busy.
I
So
can know
it's been a
that.
lot of good things.
So we want to just get an update. We want to be nosy. Want to figure out what's going on with you. Can you just reintroduce yourself to the audience? I remember when we first got you on the podcast, we asked you who is a Cardiartist. So if you kind of reintroduce to everyone in the audience who is a Cardiartist.
Yeah, sure. So everybody, first of all, my name is Danny. I go by the Cardiartist. The reason why is the cardiac artist. I am a graphic designer. I'm a visual artist, but also I am also a heart patient. And due to that, I chose to hone in on every single experience as a heart patient, the pain that I endured, the blood, sweat, and tears. And I figured, let me create something that's going to give back, give back to the heart community, give back to the world, and be able to raise awareness. So I create heart art as a heart patient for the heart community, and I do it in a different, edgy way in order to be able to raise awareness for CHD patients, which is congenital heart disease.
That is awesome. I know that when we first talked about it, you talked about your struggles. You talked about a lot of the things that you went through, especially with difficult surgeries and stuff like that. But you
Right.
look healthy. You look like you doing a lot of things, keeping busy.
Oh
So,
yeah.
what is going on? How has your health been lately?
Health has been good. It's pretty good. Thank God. I have not had a surgery since 2018 was my
Nice.
last surgery. So doing pretty good. Everything is going as planned, as normal. And I say that because with a heart condition, you never know what could happen. You could just have uh, a random symptom just pop up, and now that'll end up becoming another surgery. But I've been really good. I've been really good. Thank God.
All right, that's good, bro. Now another question for you: how's the family doing?
Oh, family's good. Baby is already year and a half already, so he's
What?
yeah, he's babbling, he's running. So I'm just having the time of my life with him right now.
Nice.
You know, Katie's doing good. Katie's such a huge inspiration for me. She's my muse. You know, she is the behind the scenes person. Uh, there is no king without his queen. You know, like she really is back there, and she helps me be able to push through. There's sometimes that even my health, you know, sometimes it's not doing so well, and she helps out and she pushes through, and yeah, I'm so appreciative for her, man. So we're all doing really good. We're doing really, really good right now.
That's
That's
amazing.
good,
You know
man.
what it
It's
is
good.
too? Like when you have that kind of person that's coming to support you, to kind of remind you and say, hey, you over pushing, or sometimes it's like, hey, you're doing an amazing job. You know what I'm saying? Get a pat on the back. So yes, it is true. You can't have your queen in the background, you know, doing everything.
I got mine next to me.
I'm gonna make up for
No,
it.
for sure. Listen, when you have a really good support system, you know, you're gonna definitely, you know, we're trying to knock on some doors. We're trying to really push through with whatever projects that we're working on, and to have someone beside you that is such an amazing support system is really helping you push through. Hey, listen, there's no stopping you. So I'm really gracious for having her in my life.
Nice, man.
Absolutely. And no, and it's something like when somebody shares your vision too and shares the same, like your same aspirations, is it's really great to kind of, I feel like this is what we're doing. We're aspiring to do better and try to work on this podcast together, you know, doing a tag
Yeah.
team, and we support each other. We get on each other's nerves, and that's it. That's how we do it. Keep pushing
And
forward.
support friends.
Yes. And we
Is
support,
it
as we do. And this is why we're here. We're here to support all the time.
isn't that the truth? No, and you know what? Like, to be honest, it's only right because, you know, Katie's been with me through, we've been together for 14 years. So she's been with me through many heart surgeries, heart procedures, a lot of very difficult moments where I was even told my health was at a 50-50 balance. And she's been there. Every time I turn left or right, she's there sitting on a chair, sleeping, uncomfortable. You know, she's been my support system through the surgery. She's my support system through the art. So yeah, you're 100% right. And it's never a perfect thing, like you said, Steph. It's always, you know, sometimes we're just, you know, at each other's throats.
Yeah.
But ultimately, we know that together is how we're going to thrive and how we're going to succeed.
The end goal, absolutely. And the
Hmm.
thing is that I truly understand how difficult it can be to go through tough times together, and this is the reason why
Hmm.
communication is a huge thing. And you know, being able to share your ups and your downs, your good and your bads with somebody, I think is super super important. But I want to talk
Yes.
about, what exciting projects have you been working on?
Oh my.
Where you
So,
start?
where do I start?
I
Yeah.
we got
Oh
a little
my.
behind the scenes, right? So my man had a little auction last week, and I was trying to bid on something. I lost, and I was just not quick enough. I was just not quick enough.
Oh man. Yeah. When these people come in and they know what they want, like that trigger button is so
And
they're so quick on it.
I was like, I lost service.
Listen, got some footage right now. Hold on.
Hold on,
I'm
hold
gonna,
on. Let's go check
uh,
the footage. Hold on.
hold on.
oh, get out of here. Let's see. This is the first prototype that's fully colored in. So there was a series of prototypes that we went through before we had the final product. And I say we because the person that's showing it, this is Jim Rose. So his 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 um his handle is Rock Inc. Toys.
Yeah.
So together we, you know, really worked on this, and yeah, we brainstormed, and in the final product, I had another artist help me create a different 3D version of the toy, which was, his name is Playful Gorilla. So
Okay.
he's really amazing artist. He's a veteran. He's created so much. His catalog is just so long. I can be here all night talking about him, but he came up with the final product. He got exactly the way that I wanted it. So when you guys see the one that you wanted, Steph, the metallic,
Mm-hmm.
that's, you know, that was the final product.
Nice.
Yeah, that
Nice.
was what I was trying to get, and I couldn't get it. I couldn't. I was so
Yeah,
mad.
this is the final product here too. I can't tell if it's the bigger one or the smaller one there, but yeah, this is the final product.
I like the little stand that it has in the bottom.
So a lot of these are these 3D printed? Are these like how like
Hmm.
what
So,
if
so, so yeah, they are 3D printed. Every single one that you're seeing is 3D printed, and every single product that you saw that night was all 3D printed. My plan is in the near future to be able to have a lot of these toys casted just to give them a different look. I have so many plans for them, but 3D printing is very limited.
Hmm.
So, but yeah, these came out fabulous. They really came out good. And you said you like the stand for it?
Yeah, the little stand is pretty cool.
Yeah. So I want, because at first I was like, what? How do I make this thing stand? How is it going to be placed in the buyer's office?
Yeah.
In their room, wherever they place it, like in that atmosphere, how is it going to be placed? So I say, you know what? Let's create like a puddle of, like it's sitting in a puddle of paint. A lot of
Okay.
people want to think that it's like a puddle of blood, but you can think of it that way too. Um, but it's the Cardi artist. So I figure in order to give it the artist look, let me put it in a puddle of paint. So that became the stand for it.
Nice.
that's awesome just to see like the inspiration from like the stages of like how it comes to be, like the whole
Hmm.
process of toy making. I know that that's something that you were talking about, but I remember there was something you spoke to me about last year. I don't know if it was still in effect. I think you were talking about pillows. Were you still
Yeah, so that's still
Yeah.
coming.
Oh, still come. Okay.
Um,
cool?
yeah,
Cool.
that's 100% still coming. There was just so much
Yeah.
that my mind just is everywhere, just shooting in like different directions with ideas that I wish I could have it all like right now, but
Everything.
with yeah, and you know what, with a brand, I guess with any brand, it's just there's a right time for everything, and the stars just have to align. If not, it's gonna be a failed product. And I'm so big on that because I don't want to fail the heart warriors. Ultimately, this is what it's for, and I don't want to fail them. Like I can fail. I've had many moments where a lot of products or different businesses that I've had in the past have failed, but this one is like my baby. This one it's so like near dear to my heart because of the heart warriors, the heart patients. I know that there are people that are watching where their family members have passed away or they themselves are a heart warrior, and I want them to feel proud, proud of who they are, not proud of the product, but proud of who they are as a heart warrior. Because
Hmm.
some of us live with this invisible disability, and sometimes because it's so invisible, we kind of start honing into that, and we start hiding our disability. And I want them to just break out of their shell and say, no, you know what? Like I'm a heart warrior. I'm a heart patient. I have scars to prove it, and these scars are my battle scars, and I'm a survivor. And again, also there are families uh, that have loved ones, babies that did not survive.
Right.
So we also do this for them. So I want this product to for sure, thrive, even if it's inching my way, even if it takes a couple of years. But back to your question, yeah, I wanted to do the plushies. That's what I definitely want to do is have plushies, and I want to be able to first and foremost provide these plushies for heart patients in the hospitals. I want them to have the first product, and I want to donate that to them. So that's definitely going to be in the works. That's for
So
sure, definitely in the works.
definitely in the pipeline.
I hope I didn't ruin no surprise because I remember you told me about it last year and I was like, yo, that was like that's
No, no, for sure. I mean, a lot of my peers in the art world, they already have plushies, but I want to, like, they do it, as a recognition to their brand, and because they just have just a really cool product.
Right.
I want to do it because when I was in the hospital, we were always given a heart pillow so that we could put it on our chest whenever we had heart surgery, and every time we coughed, that actually helped us. So I want to be able to provide that for the heart patients, so that they can have that with them. So not only just to give them a sense of comfort every time they cough, or for the healing factor, but also for them to just feel proud of themselves. It's all about, like, I just really want to touch their hearts, like literally, like their souls, to be honest, because I feel for them. If I can walk down the hallway of of a hospital and I see a heart patient, I know what they're going through. It almost is very reminiscent, like their pain. And somehow I think I might have some PTSD because of that, because I can actually feel like their pain at times. And I'm like, wow, like it's I don't think that's ever gonna go away. But it helps me feel for them, and it helps me be able to hone in on that and be able to create a product that they can like. And I hope that I can do them justice.
Right, because it resonates with them. It resonates with them because now they're relating themselves with a product that they can see themselves aligning with, because it's like, wow, this
Right.
really went through this and they truly understand what I've been going through. But like, what other exciting things have you been doing this past year? Because that, to me, like you're busy. Like
Dude, I am exhausted. I don't even know how I'm doing this interview right now. I gotta be honest, I'm exhausted. But so what I have going on, so right now we just had the auction that you spoke about.
Right.
Just to finish that part. So we had three prototypes. The first one that you saw was a thin prototype. That then we went through a colored prototype, and then we had the final prototype, which is the one I said that Playful Gorilla is the one that designed it, the 3D version of it. So he took my design and just sculpted it in 3D. So the first one was this, and I'm going to show you guys if nobody's ever seen this, so they're going to see it here first. So this is the very first toy.
Ooh.
Yeah. So this one here is, I don't know if you can see it, has a signature in the back, Cardiartist.
Nice.
That
So
is
this one is about, I don't know how big. It's about maybe almost 5 inches in width
Yeah.
and maybe like 3 in height. So that's the base. So this one was printed and refined by Playful Gorilla himself. He sent it to me. So this is the very first one. This one I'm never selling. This was staying with me. This is my actual baby. You know? So this is it. Then we
that's
went through. You like that one?
I
That was
like
nice.
that.
That
That
was
was
dope.
really nice. I like that one.
So this is another one. This is the
Ooh.
second prototype.
Ooh.
So it's hollow. So these are hollow. It's not as heavy as the ones that you saw. This is what it looks like beside the other one.
Is the first one?
Okay.
Oh,
What's
is
up?
the first one hollowed or is it solid?
Yeah, this is hollow too. It
Okay.
feels a little heavier just because of the size.
Yeah.
So it works out, but we ended up trying different versions because I don't like the hollow feel. I
Yeah.
want people to get to grab it and feel like, okay, like this is worth
The
my
sound.
money.
Yeah.
This is,
Yeah.
yeah, this feels, worth this. It feels valuable, but for now we came up with a smaller version just to introduce that to everybody. This is going to be the actual size that I'm going to provide further on. Why? Because they always say that we should be able to hold our heart in our hand. It should be like the size of our hand, right?
Nice.
So I want it to be this size, right? So this is the second prototype. It's hollow, but again, I did not do it hollow because I wanted it to be solid. I wanted to give a really good product to the customer. So we went with the smaller version, which is the one you saw. This is it here. So this one here is the final version. This is the version that actually is solid, 100% inside. Same signature in the back. So it might be a little fuzzy right now, like as far as hazy, because this was not sanded, has never been worked on. So this is what it looks like prior to me sanding or painting them. So each one that you saw was hand painted by myself and sanded by myself. And that's the stand that it goes in.
Yo, that is incredible. I love that. That is so cool.
Yeah. Thank you. So yeah, I wanted to just a lot of my friends, like I said, in the art world, they all have they've introduced me to these toys and I've been watching them. And I said, okay, it's been a year. I think last time that we had this interview,
Yeah.
I told you guys I'm going to focus on a toy this year. And I did because I wanted to give that to the world. And I wanted to, I geek out too. And I want to see my character in the 3D version,
Okay.
What's that going to look like? So, yeah, we finally have the final product here. So, yeah, that's it.
Nice. I like that.
Thank you. The next thing, because I know I told Steph I have a lot going on. Have another show. So the auction already passed. That's the one you guys were on. The next show is on February 10th, which is this coming Saturday. And that show is the annual heart fundraiser, which is where I usually take heart canvases, send them off to chosen artists. I put out an artist call. They contact me. I want to be a part of it, and then they create their works of art on it. They paint it. I don't tell them what to do. I give them like just free range. Do your thing. I don't want to hinder an artist with what they know how to do. I pick them because I like what they do, and also because I want everybody to throw their diverse work out there. So these canvases are later on sold. They are auctioned off online through IG, and we raise funds for a chosen charity. Last year, we chose Brexton Foundation, which was a charity that helped children because they had lost their child. This year, we are helping Heart Charged. Heart Charge is an organization that helps and advocates for all heart warriors, but they are advocating for women because there are two sisters, and they definitely advocate for women, showing the world how women have different heart symptoms than men. And sometimes certain symptoms are overlooked because people are too busy maybe trying to diagnose them like a man. And women have different symptoms than us. So I wanted to help them out. I wanted to be able to bring the same momentum that we had last year to this year, but with the difference now. So what I did was, this is where it comes in, where I say I'm constantly busy. I say I want to bring something new. I want to bring something new to the table. I'm all about like originality. So I said I don't want to do the same canvases anymore. I want to have my own signature canvas. So what I did was I created the same heart here, but in a canvas format. So this is the canvas here. It's the same exact heart, the same shape and all.
Right.
Exactly. So this is my signature canvas that has now come out with my signature etched in the back, has a keyhole here ready for you to just hang it up after the artist has already painted it. So moving forward, I'm going to paint only on these. I may do a couple of like square panels here and there if anybody asks for it, but this is what's going to be my signature artwork now created for the world. And this is going to be on my website. I'm also going to sell these now blanks. So if there are any artists that want these are going to be sold now on my website. So this way, whatever artist feels that they may be lost out on an opportunity to be on the show, but they like what the artists are doing right now, this is going to be available for them. Nice. It's going to be available at cardiartist.com. And what they're going to do is essentially they're going to be collabing with me. Even though I'm not touching it, but this is my design. This is my canvas. This is my signature canvas. So any work that they do on it is going to be collabed with Cardiartist. So this is the new canvas.
Nice.
That is awesome.
That's dope.
Thank you.
So you sent those canvases to those artists, and then they send it to you
for the fundraiser.
For the fundraiser.
Correct. So let me get a box. I have a box here. I'm going to show you pieces right now of finished works of art that were already mailed out to me from artists that just can't show up to the live, artists that just never show their face because they're very inconspicuous with how they are, and that's their brand. So
yeah.
yeah, they're very anonymous, and some of them are just busy. You know how the graffiti world is. So this one's done by Freaky. Freaky Kiss Designs.
Wow. It looks like stars.
That's sick.
They're stars, right?
Yeah, like smiling stars, like all the emotions.
Yo, that's so dope.
See, and this is like again the back. So this is how I send it to them, and this is how it came back to me. And I geek out all the time because I'm a fan first of everybody's work. This one here is done by Sally Tharp.
Oh, I love that.
Simple, fragile heart.
Right. It looks like tape, but it's actually all painted on.
Oh, get out of here.
That's painted?
That's painted on.
I thought she took the easy way out.
No, it's all painted on.
She just put tape around it, but no, it was painted. Look at that.
I love this because you know what? Even though we have a fragile heart, hey, look, there's nothing wrong with that. Like that's what the Cardiartist brand is. Like we are made imperfect, and it's okay.
Tape it up. That's it.
That's right. Then we have BC. So there's another graffiti artist.
Nice.
Oh wow. Oh, I love that.
I put pictures, but the pictures does not do it
That-
justice. So the video really does.
Yeah, no way.
He's an amazing artist. So this artist here he's a heart warrior. A lot of these artists just came and just are I asked them, they don't say no. They just it's an immediate yes. But this person here is an actual heart warrior himself. So he named this piece Heart Warrior. So this is extra special for me. It was a special opportunity for him also. And yeah, he's an amazing artist. He's a graffiti artist. He's done pieces around New York City. He's a New Yorker as well. And you'll see this is like his signature flower that he does with spray cans. But he's done big walls with this. And I don't know if you can see it, but he added in here like the EKG. So I don't know if that's visible in there.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it.
I
There's
see
a
it.
little red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's his.
What's up?
Is that his heart line, or that's just he just drew?
He just did it as a nod, to all the heart warriors.
Nice.
But yeah, then I also have this is the box that it came in. See?
Oh wow.
He even painted the box.
So I painted all the boxes.
Okay.
Each one. I want the buyers and even the artists, when they receive it, it's fun to get this. I want it to be fun for them. So I did what I know how to do best, and Dre knows I've done graffiti all my life, so I wanted to do graffiti and then just give them like a nice colorful box. And these are like my favorite colors on the box, by the way. I love turquoise or aqua and purple. So then I added my sticker in the center, packed it up, shipped it out to the artist. They received it. I got it back, and sometimes they put some goodies in there too: stickers, keychains, pins. They'll put in there. So at least this way, the buyer's not just getting the heart; they're also going to get stickers from this artist too. And this is how the buyer is going to receive their canvas. So yeah, this is a box, and that's how it goes in there.
Nice.
Wow.
But I want to show you two more. These two canvases are very, very beautiful. And just give me a moment because I have them down here. But this is I want to show you because this here, it looks printed to me. This is all by hand. It's like a magical world to me. And this is one of my favorites. Check this out.
Oh, look at that.
Wow. That's all hand painted?
That's all hand painted. This is all acrylic.
Wow.
It's not oil. It's all acrylic. Let me see if I can get close.
Yo, that's sick.
The attention to detail on that.
It looks like it's reflecting.
Yeah, look at that butterfly. Look the size of my nail. Look at that butterfly.
Look how much detail.
Look at the detail inside the butterfly.
That's insane.
So this is Kendra Customs. She's amazing. I'm in love with her work. She's really great. And again, I geek out when I see these things. When I open these, I'm like, oh my God, this is beautiful. Like I want it. I don't even want to auction it off. So
just put it
on. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you, like it's not, the camera doesn't know justice. And I have to always take a second or third look at it because it's just that beautiful.
Nice.
Then I have next, last but not least, this is a really good dear friend. This is Chris RWK. So he's really popular.
I'm familiar.
I've the graffiti world.
That character before. Where have I seen him? He's behind.
This is all over New York. This is all over New York. He's actually right now, as we speak, he's in Italy.
Nice.
So,
wow.
Yeah, he's out there doing a show, and he's such a kind soul. He's such a good person, and I ask him, as busy as he is, as famous as he is, and I know he doesn't like to hear that, but there's no ego in this person. He immediately says yes. His father suffered from heart conditions as well, so to him is an immediate yes. And he's just a kind of person. Again, he also draws his character, this robot. He draws it with hearts at times coming out of the chest. So that's a very known fact for Chris RWK. This one is called Layers to Life. I don't know if it's backwards in the camera, but Layers to Life. So it's beautiful. So yeah, you guys just saw 5 of the pieces.
Yeah, but see, he's behind him. Yeah, I know I saw him before. He's behind you, the robot.
Oh yeah. I thought you meant like around the city. Yeah. I'm a huge collector of his work. I love his work. And again, he's a friend, but I just love his work. I love what he does, and personally, I'm a huge fan of his quotes and his sayings and things that he adds into the background. So he has those pieces that you could go to the galleries and just stand there and stare and have an understanding as to what he's trying to convey to you. So
nice.
That's Chris RWK.
That's amazing. You know, we're getting the sneak peeks to the auctions to this event on February 10th. So you definitely have to come and follow up with us and tell us how the event go. Because looking at these pieces, man, if I had to lose again, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Listen, you got to stop by it.
Oh,
that's
my
it.
God.
Or we got to commission him to draw something.
Right?
You got to stop by. You got to come through. February 10th, 6 o'clock. Come through. You know, it's going to be amazing. Almost every artist is going to show up. So they're going to present their canvas. They're going to talk about who they are, why they joined the charity. And then we put up the auction for 2 minutes. And in the comments, you see everybody just going at it. Once the 2 minutes are up, what we see on our end, that's who won the auction, because there's always a lag on Instagram.
Yeah.
So what we see on it, that's who won. So we always try to tell people there's like a 30-second delay on Instagram. So we tell everybody, if you see that there are 30 seconds on the clock, if you put your bid in at that time, chances are we're not gonna see it.
Yeah, it's gonna be over.
You out of luck.
It's over. That's it.
They got some 1 second.
Yeah, look.
31 seconds.
You out of luck.
That's it. You're done. If we say, hey, all right, you know, we saw Stephanie won this piece. That's it. That's it. Whatever else comes up, yeah. So that's the second project. I've been pretty busy. I have a third project coming up too. So I actually, you know what? I can show you guys, because this is coming out after.
Yep.
So I can show you guys. So this is what's coming out on the 10th. I don't have the stand for. Oh, yes, I do. Okay, so this is what's coming out on the 10th. Nobody has seen this. Like literally nobody but Katie and I. Actually, no, Rock saw this too, because he's the one that printed them for me, which is Jim Rowe again. So this is.
Oh, yo!
What is that?
That's a see-through one. It's a red see-through.
Yeah, this is a red resin. It has not been shined yet, so this is supposed to like you'll be able to see through it. So the only thing that's gonna be colored in is the facial features, the eye, the band-aid, the mouth. That's all that's gonna be colored in. Everything else is gonna be. The Cardiartist in the back. I don't know if you guys can see that because of the camera.
Nice.
But it's just it's the same as the other one. Is the same size. Oh, sorry.
Oh, look at that!
It's solid. Don't worry.
A solid Jolly Rancher.
It's solid.
Oh yeah, this is solid. Yeah. And you know what? I'm glad you said that, because I'm thinking about doing these as like a lollipop. Just boop, and put it like in bags of like candy.
You just gave him an idea.
Yeah.
Or just confirmed it for him anyway.
Or you could put it like in cellophane wrapper, like a little candy.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's what I literally thought about it earlier today. I said, you know what? I should make these as like lollipops. And I was talking to my brother Joel. I said, hey, you know, we should make these as lollipops. So he was like, yeah, do that. So this I don't know. But this is the first prototype. That's why it's actually smaller than this one. It's gonna be this size. It's not gonna be like this.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is my test run. So this is what I beat it up. I like sanded. I tried different like mediums on there just to see what's really gonna work on it. So this is the test one.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, once you sand it down, you put the polish on it.
Legit.
There you go.
It'll be legit.
So yeah, this is February 10th is what I'm gonna hit everybody with. Say, hey, so this is on the website. This was gonna come out. But I'm going to announce it at the very end of the show, because I don't want it to overshadow the charity and the fundraiser. I want this to be at the very end. I don't want to take money out of anybody's pocket that's meant to be for the charity. So that toy's definitely going to come out at the very end.
I remember talking to him on the phone, and we were talking about he has a series of trading cards, which he did. Like he did 3 cards based on a series of 4. You were involved in season 4 or
Series 3,
series
2
3,
and 3.
series 3. So
Yeah,
each
4
art,
hasn't come out yet.
each 3 that has each volume, they get selected by the whoever is in charge of the cards select specific artists to create 3 different cards, and they're like,
Yeah, they are. It's almost like it's an amazing project. So I was called to do it last year, which was series 2. It's called the Creatives Trading Card Project. So if I can show you this. So this is the creators here. So this is the Creators Trading Card Project. This is was created by Red Guardian. Red Guardian is another artist himself. He's a toy creator and customizer also. I don't have one of my cards from Series 2 because those are like really hard to get now. If I do have it, it's in my binder somewhere. But this year, he puts an artist call. We submit our registration forms and see who gets picked. So yeah, last year was Series 2, which I only have 1 card, and on Series 3 now I have 3 cards. So I chose to do, and he doesn't tell us what to do. He gives us the opportunity to create our own cards, and I came up with 3 cards, which is, I don't know if you can see this, Courage. Wait, let me take it out of this so that way you can see that better. Sorry. So this is actually, I wanna shout out Philip. Philip is one of the collectors. He sent me these. So these cards are created in a way to where,
Wow.
yeah, this is,
Oh wait, I
it's
remember.
really pristine.
Yeah. He had a set in the auction. Yeah.
Oh, because I'm like,
I think he had the last set that he had. That was.
I remember seeing it on the auction. Okay.
Yes, yeah. So the auction was I embellished. So those were
Yeah.
those are cards that I had that I can embellish them and sell them off too. So Red Guardian sends that to each one of the artists. He sends you 5 of each. So these cards, what's so special about them too is that not only are there several artists from different walks of life, different talented artists that created their own works of art. You want to collect them. You don't know what you're gonna get. It's like opening up a pack of basketball or baseball cards or like comic book cards.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're gonna get. You might get repeats, but you want to be able to get your favorite artist. So once you actually collect a card from your favorite artist, what you do is you mail it out to him. So these 3 cards actually were mailed out to me by Philip, who's in Croatia. So Philip sent it to me so that way I can sign it in the back. So Red Guardian created a space for us here for us to be able to sign them.
Wow.
So sometimes people will, like, whether we're like at New York Comic Con, 5 Points, or wherever we're at, and Red Guardian is there promoting, and a lot of the creators will stop by too. So some of the people already have cards and they want us to sign them. So this is one of the cards. This is Courage. The next card that I have is this one here is Survivor. So this one here is made with embellishment of like foil, if you can see that.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, that's the way the card was made. Only one of them is made like that.
Yeah.
So this card's very special to me, this design, because this one here is, I am from Guatemala, and both of my grandmothers just recently passed away within like 5 months apart, and from maternal and paternal grandmother. And this card is the passion came from that, from my culture, from deep within my roots, the Mayans. So I created the Heart Warrior, the Cardiartist Heart Warrior, in like a Mayan effect. So you can see him there. He has he's standing on the hearts. So this is something that I did in memory of them, and just in honor of my grandparents that passed away. So this one is extra special for me. And the last one is This one is resilience. Every heart warrior is super resilient. And I wanted to create something. Now, each heart warrior that you just saw is just, I didn't pick them specifically for like, one reason. I just wanted to pick different type of warriors. I said, you know what, let me make one that's a samurai, another that's a Mayan, and this one is a gladiator, if you can see.
Wow.
Nice.
Love
So
that.
yeah, this is the Creatives Trading Card Project made by Red Guardian. So you can go to Red Guardian's website, which is thecreatives.com. Go to his page on his Instagram. You'll be able to see the links on his bio. But yeah, so I'm one of the creatives there, and these are my 3 cards.
Nice. And he's mentioned also that some of these packs of cards are sold in stores too, so they could collect them.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
They get shipped. He doesn't know where they get shipped to, but they get shipped to all over the world.
That's what he just said. He said somebody just sent it from Croatia.
Yeah, Croatia. So yeah,
That's
I'll get packages left and right, like here, Cardi signed it for me, and they're nice enough, to send us the package together with, an envelope inside for us to just ship it right back to them. So we're not paying for shipping ourselves. This guy is extra special because he actually sent me his pack, but he sent me a whole box. I'm like, what's in this? So I opened it up, and he did this twice. He did this with Series 1 and with Series 2 now. And he sends you candy from Croatia. So whether it's like chocolate bars, like all types of candy.
A taste of
from Croatia.
Nice.
Yeah, he's literally giving you a taste of Croatia. So
Nice.
yeah. Shout outs to Philip.
That's awesome.
And I have another announcement. It's just back to back. Back to back, guys.
Oh wait, there's more.
Wait, there's more. So we have.
Oh,
Nice.
Can you read that?
Brave, resilient, courageous. Their fight is our fight. The Cardiartist. I love that.
So this is my dream come true, 1,000%. Everything else is my dream come true. I love it, but it's things that I have thought of throughout the process of creating the brand. But this was something that I thought of as I was in the hospital. Even my mother remembers. She has a picture of me waiting in the lobby as I'm leaving after spending some time in the hospital recovering after a surgery. And in that picture, I said, I was at Columbus Presbyterian. And she reminded me, you said in this picture that you're going to have your art in the hospital one day. And I am. So this here is for the entire cardiac unit of Columbia Presbyterian.
What?
Yeah.
Nice.
So they started wearing it today.
That is amazing.
Which is February 7th.
That's right. That's right. Today is February 7th. Is the beginning of CHD week. Ends on the 14th. So that's why every single cardiac staff member in that unit is going to be wearing it. Shout out to Cash. Cash was an integral part of this. He is a nurse that works there. Really good friend of mine. He was able to talk to his bosses and figure out a way so that I was able to do this for them. So they've worn T-shirts to be able to help, show their solidarity with heart patients. And they always had these letters, this phrase down here, their fight is our fight. So I said, you know what? Let me work on something for you guys. So when I did, I wanted to add these 3 words here that to me signify what a heart patient or heart warrior is. We are resilient, we are courageous, see? And we are brave. So I wanted to create it that way, so that way, as they're wearing it, the patient, the pedestrians, wherever they're walking, it shows how we are in this fight together. And with my logo right in the death center. So they loved it. They all got them. And to add on to that, they chose to have proceeds from the purchases of these shirts go to Heart Charge, which Heart Charge is not aware of it yet.
Which is the
So they,
same foundation that you're doing for the foundation for the charity event
correct.
for. Oh, that is amazing.
So
Oh, they don't
everything
know
just
yet?
tied in together. So it's just great. So you ask me what I've been doing is just like running around with my head, with trying to figure out where my head is at, because I'm everywhere right now. I'm everywhere, but yeah, it's this project here is so dear to me. This made me emotional. This is the one that literally made me cry, because my art is finally going to be in that hospital where I vowed that it would be at, many years ago, and it's happening. Everything's coming full circle. So
A
I'm
full,
really proud of this.
yep, a full circle moment, which
Nice, dude.
signifies this is
Yeah.
the same design that shirt is.
Proud of you, bro. That's
Man,
nice.
this we're so
Thank you.
this this is something amazing. Like, this is the reason why we had to catch up with him, because I know my man was doing it big behind.
Yeah.
He was
Yo,
doing
you
it
Oh
big.
my God.
Swing him this way,
Swing
bro.
him this way. Like, just throw
Oh my God.
whatever
Yes,
you got left over, we'll take
I'm
it.
saying
No worries.
2x, baby.
2x.
2x.
Oh,
no.
2x. 2x.
Yeah. So this is another one that I just created. This is brand new. So this is for Heart Month. This is on the website right now,
Nice.
and so this is more in terms of Wear Red Day, which was on the 2nd.
Was on the
But
2nd. I remember.
yeah, but people still wear red throughout the month just to represent heart patients and so on. So I have these on the website as well. These will be on the website, the same ones that the nurses are going to be wearing, because at the end of the day, even if you don't know anybody that has a heart condition, or you don't have it yourself, you can still buy the shirt, show support, and wear it throughout the month, and show that our fight is also your fight.
Nice.
So yeah, guys, I've
This
been busy.
Yeah.
He's like the smackdown on us right now.
Right?
Like,
I know,
bow,
right? Here we go.
bow,
Here we go.
bow.
I just had like this really weird idea. I don't know if you might be up for it, but maybe you can do something for us, like in terms of our shirts, incorporating our podcast, and incorporating how our son has epilepsy, another
Mhm.
important cause that we're really working with. On Monday is going to be International Epilepsy Day. So that day in particular, it really recognizes like a lot of the caregivers, a lot of the people that have been going through epilepsy and things like that. So maybe, I don't know, just something like seeing how great your work is with the hospital, and
Thank
seeing
you.
how everything is so inspirational. It's just like, yo, this is really dope.
You know what it is? Because like you could think also the what's it called again? The Heartline?
The EKG,
The
yeah.
EKG is similar to like the EKG of epilepsy.
Epilepsy. So a lot of it is neurological. A lot of it,
neurological spikes.
So it's a lot of neurological diseases that are associated with epilepsy. So it's like
Yeah.
this. It's like, wow. It's like, this is amazing. This is really amazing to see like all the amazing work that you're doing. So
I'm down. I'm down. Yeah, we'll definitely talk. We'll see what we could work up, because even like depression, that's a
another.
whole separate movement, but it's still heart conditions tap into that also, because we can also have a sort of some of depression with everything that's done to us. So we can fall into depression and suffer from that as well. So yeah, and in the future, I want to be able to work on things like that. Like, I know to be able to help um, promote also patients that have suffered from cancer. I know, like this week, they were being represented as well too. But with everything I have going on, I just did not have any designs. I didn't have the time to create something new for them. So I feel like I lost out on that. But it allows me the time to be able to say, you know what, let me write this down on my notepad, and this is something that I could work on next year. So yeah. Every time I see something, I'm like, all right, we're gonna work on that next year too.
See,
So
he's
yeah,
king
talk
of
to me.
the to-do list.
Yeah, the king
I
of
love
to-do
it.
list.
I love
I
it.
have to. This is my notebook here. So like a lot of people don't know this right here. This is my sketchbook. This is my sketchbook notebook. This is what I've used in hospitals. This is my actual one. So I will draw. I will write in here. I have like basic drawings. I'll just write stuff in here. Anything that comes to
No,
mind.
also
Sometimes I'll write like my actual plans. You can't see that. These are like my plans. Like what I'm gonna do is my little sticky notes.
I love that. I love it.
And this is my. I'll show you really quick. This is one of the latest drawings that nobody's seen either. So here. So this is the Cardiartist with a hoodie on.
With a hoodie on.
That's right.
I
So
love.
yeah, this here is also. Oh my God, that's another thing in the making. I'm so sorry.
We get
So
behind the scenes.
Everything.
you're getting everything. So yeah, this is what I used in the hospital to draw, and because of that, is why I ended up now creating. I have more of these, and I am creating these and selling them to anybody that wants to buy them on the website, and give them the opportunity to also use it as a journal, write their feelings when they're in the hospital, sketch, do the same exact things that I did that helped me heal while I was in the hospital.
Nice.
So I started sketch, journal, and this was my small, compact. I can carry it with me every time I was wheelchaired to like the X-ray room. Took it with me, Every time I came back to the room, just opened it back up. So this is something that really helped me get through in the hospital as well. So I want to be able to give this also and provide it to other people. So I'm actually customizing each one, like the front ones, and I am looking to mass produce them now with my design in the front. So this way I can provide now not only the canvases, but also the Cardiartist sketchbook. So, yeah.
Nice.
Thank you guys.
Danny,
Sorry, I know I'm like throwing everything at you.
No. That's the reason why we're here. We're talking because we want to know. We want to know because there's so much amazing work that you're doing. So we wanted to figure out like what is going on with him because I know he's been busy. I think he's the only other person that's been busier than us.
I see you guys out there, though. I see you out there.
It's too much. It's too much. But you know what it is? Having something like this, a cause to really rally behind, and this is the reason why we're so passionate about like just trying to spread the word and make sure that everybody has an opportunity to come and see your work, to come and see all the other artists and all your collaborations, and to see like a lot of the hard work that you have been really pushing through. And like we're nothing more than proud of you to see how all this has been coming to fruition, a full circle moment, really.
Yep.
Thank you.
Really
appreciate that. Thank you for your support always. I see you guys reposting and commenting, and I'm just thank you so much because you guys have always been so friendly to the brand and so supportive to the brand. And when I see you guys out there, I'm like, I can always count on them. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Oh, pleasure, man. But Danny, can you tell the listeners where they can find you? Where can they get all this information? Your website, your store, all that information, so they can be able to come and find all the cool merchandise and catching up with all the stuff on your website.
Yeah, sure. So everybody can go to cardiartist.com. It's just one word, Cardiartist. You can also find me on Instagram. Everything that I have is all Cardiartist. So Instagram is also Cardiartist as well as the website. And on my Instagram, I always post whatever new event, any new item, anything new that I'm working on. It's always in the link in my bio. So just always click that link just to see what I'm working on, anything new. Sometimes I throw like little hints and reels here and there to try to give you guys a little hint, a little sneak peek of what I'm working on. But yeah, you can definitely find me at Instagram at Cardiartist or the website cardiartist.com. Go to merch. You'll be able to see prints that I have, the merchandise, the hats. Here it is.
You're gonna show your shirt.
Yeah.
You get your shirt, your hat. I'm always wearing this hat.
You get your
Go get your hat.
Get your beanie.
Go get your beanie.
I see.
Yo, I'm always wearing that beanie, yo.
And I gotta be honest, that beanie was one of the best sellers. Everybody just gravitated to that beanie. And yeah, you know what? I gotta thank Katie for that because Katie, I was like, as an artist, you think of like, what can I put on this? And we want to do all this like extravagant stuff, And Katie's like, nah, just put the logo. That's it, just the logo. I'm like, you sure? She's like, yeah, just the logo. Put just the logo in there and clink, 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 clink. It's like everybody wanted the beanie, and as New Yorkers, like,
I send
like
the
beanie.
Yo, I got an idea.
Here we go.
Here we go.
The beanie, the shape of the heart.
I don't know. We'll see.
It'll be years, you know.
No, I gotta shut that down.
Hear me out.
Okay.
All red beanie,
Okay.
with the eye on one corner, with like that.
Okay, here. Okay, I'm gonna shut
Just like his character has the hoodie with the shape of the heart,
Yeah. I think it looks good on like on the drawing or like comic booky, but I think maybe in real life, I don't know.
Surprise,
We'll
bro.
have to test it out. I can't shoot it down. You never know.
Okay. Yeah, you're right about that. But listen, we're always here to shoot your ideas, and you can always shoot them down. That's okay. That's all right. That's what we're here for. But I want to thank Daniel again coming on to the podcast with us, giving us the behind the scenes, giving us the scoop, telling about amazing charities and his work over the past year.
Yep.
So I want to tell you a little bit more about us. We're Table for Four, a family conversation podcast. We talk about all things family. You can listen to past episodes. We talk about parenting, talking about health, talk about culture, stories, and so much more. You could check out new episodes and our segments on our website at www.tablefor4.com. And you can check us on all platforms. You can definitely now check us out on every Wednesday at 7:30 on live sessions. We're talking about all media. We're talking about trending stories. We're talking about social media, and we're talking about health, and we're talking about everything else in between. So you can find us on Anchor. You can find us on Spotify, Apple, Google, iHeartRadio. And, there's a whole bunch of other different places we could talk about. We're going to talk about Twitter, talk about Instagram, TikTok, especially on YouTube. Twitch, sorry, because we're now on Twitch now. So again, don't forget to follow us there. Follow the Cardiartist. And our quote for our podcast is, "There is nothing more important than family," and we are here to remind you of that. This is Stephanie.
This is Andre.
And this is Table for Four, a family conversation podcast. Have a good night, everybody. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one.